Hey there, everybody. Happy Webvention. My name is John Croft. I'm coming to you from Western Australia, Perth. I've been with doTERRA for coming up 6 years now, and I obviously am loving and blown away by the quality. And it led me to today's discussion, which is all about getting oils into the yummy snacks and the treats that you make. So for those who don't know, I've been teaching raw chocolate classes for the last probably 5.5 years. And when I heard how pure and amazing that these oils actually were, this is what led me to the path that I am on with my partner, Noel, as well. So today I wanted to share for you my passion about superfoods, about our wonderful oils, and about chocolate, of course, raw chocolate. So this is 5 inspirations for a healthier you. So I wanted to just speak about experimenting with your oils. There's a lot of combinations and a lot of oils out there that we may not think go well together. So I've got a few written down here, like wild orange, kumquat, frankincense, bergamot, ginger, lemon myrtle, digestion, black pepper, grapefruit, cinnamon, cardamom, myrrh, manuka, cassia, spearmint, vetiver, fennel. You get where I'm going here? There is a whole lot of oils that we can use in our collection to start playing with. So my suggestions are go through the collection that you've got, know the ones that are for flavoring and for internal use, and come up with your own little play of what you can put them into. And I'm going to teach you some ways for the next couple of points about how to incorporate them into your foods and into your healthy snacks. So number 2 is all about cacao. I love, love, love cacao. This is a gorgeous replica of a cacao pod. This is how big they kind of grow in the wild. Anyone who's been lucky enough to see one, they're just beautiful trees. Cacao, in my opinion, and many experts around the world as well, will say that it's the #1 superfood. It's super high in magnesium. It complements our oils beautifully when you start playing around with little combos of oils with this chocolate. You can get it as cacao butter, you can get it as cacao powder, you can get it as cacao elixir, you can get it in lots of different methods. Nibs is another method. So it's magnesium. It's brain chemical activating, like serotonin. It makes you feel good. Complement with that with some of your oils to make you feel relaxed. Complement with some of oils that help with our natural digestion. Pair that with some oils that help with our immune response. You get where I'm going. You can play around with these little combinations and make them into your own. I call them, making our food our medicine and kind of boosting it, boosting it. There's other things that incorporate into cacao. It's such an intense, full-on superfood. Research it. Take the time to research it. It brings about bliss hormones in the brain, makes you feel super, super happy. That's why I love it. One other thing that I'm really passionate about is superfood additions. So these really pair very well with our oils. So you've got some superfood additions like camu, which is incredibly high in vitamin C and fiber and really good minerals. So if you pair that for something like an immune boosting response oil, maybe like your On Guard blend or your cinnamon, or your ginger or frankincense, you can kind of do camu with frankincense chocolate. It's a dream come true. Really, it is a dream come true. There's other things like hemp seeds that I really, really love, chia seeds, coconut oil. When you stock your larder with all these things in the fridge and in your pantry, you can get your oils out, you can get your chocolate out, you can get whatever superfoods out and play around with your perfect combinations in your recipes. Now, I wanted to give you a few little quick tips about when you're making cacao. In order to make a chocolate go hard set, like in a mold that you tip out, you need to mix cacao butter and coconut oil. You need to liquefy them first. So you actually have to melt them on a low heat. I'm very, very much about making it as low heat as possible. That's why I rule out microwaves. I think they're not the best for keeping all the goodness that's in coconut oil and cacao butter alive. So I never ever microwave my chocolate. So you can either do it on like a double boiler, or you can do it in the Thermomix on a low heat, like 50. But it's up to you. But I personally don't high heat it. Then you don't want to get any water into your chocolate mix, because water and cacao, it's a bit like a science experiment. If water gets in there, it tends to kind of like spoil. The longer that you mix it, the more yummy and decadent the chocolate will be. So I tend to, really maybe 5 to 8 minutes, I'll mix it. And, you get good strong arm muscles doing that if you're doing it by hand. But if you have Thermomixers, you can just mix it up for, about 5 to 8 minutes. The longer, the better, baby. And yeah, keep a lot of your superfoods and stuff in the fridge because they will oxidize. Okay. And the last tip that I wanted to share with you all is to basically get confident with creating your own oil go-tos, your own superfood go-tos, your own cacao go-tos, and mix them all up together. So once you know all of the qualities of all of these wonderful oils that we have access to, so let me list off a few. We've got ginger and fennel and tangerine. We know that they're very, very supportive to our gut and to our digestion. So if you pair that with maybe hemp seeds and maybe some, you can break open some max inside, which has got some good ashwagandha and some beautiful cordyceps, and it gives you long-lasting energy. You can make up some really yummy, nutritious cacao recipes. Another one might be for, like I mentioned before, about immunity, boosting your immunity. You can take our amazing On Guard blend, or you can do single oils like, maybe black pepper. You can do cinnamon, you can do cardamom, and you can make that perhaps with some maca powder or even some lucuma, or again, hemp seeds, chia seeds. You get where I'm going here. It's basically endless. So don't be afraid to get out all your oils, look at the ones that you can ingest, start shopping up on some cacao and some good juju stuff that you can keep in your pantry and in your fridge. And don't be afraid to start creating your own fantastic recipes. So happy webvention. I hope that you all are staying safe and staying well. Look after each other. And thank you so much for having me. Bye. Over and out.